halter to lead him into the barn to get him tacked up. I have to get the donkeys out of the barn. Up. Get out. Come on. Go. First I'm gonna give him a quick groom. He's been outside. I'm gonna check his feet first because he's been outside by himself for a couple days. Hey, Churchy. He's also wet, so we need to dry him down. Can I go?
Yeah.
Alright, since Church has been outside for a couple days and the weather is really bad, I'm going to clean out his feet first just to check for stones, and then I'll brush him before I tack him up. You're going to slide your hand all the way down his hock, and then you're going to lean on him just a little bit so he knows you're there. Pull up, and then check it, then look. I've already cleaned this one out just because I was nervous when I first got out here that he had a rock in his foot, but if you look closely, the hoof is shaped with his cuticle wood there. You're going to clean out this part, and all the way around the outside. So I've already cleaned this one out, but then you want to make sure, triple check that there's nothing caught in his hoof. And then to put it down, you just release gently, and he'll put it down himself. Good boy. Parts of make sure that he brushed and his hair is going in the right direction are right where you put the saddle. So you're going to make sure that his hair is going in the right direction and that he doesn't have any really dirty spots where the saddle is going to sit. If he does, then the saddle will rub and it'll create a saddle sore on him. The place that you need to make sure you brush very carefully is right where the girth goes, right underneath his belly. What I like to do is first move the donkey out of the way and then go underneath and give him a good rub right between the shoulders right here. Make sure his fur is going in the right way. And then go around to the other side. And do the same thing. Make sure the hair is going in the right direction. I also like to do the same thing right where the girth goes. Give him a good rub right between the shoulders. I also like to make sure get all this ice off of his safe box. Alright. His belly should be better. Alright. Alright. First I'm going to saddle up Church. Put a blanket on. You want to make sure that all his mane is out from underneath so he doesn't get any saddle rubs. You want to make sure the withers are just peeking out. You want to make sure that the saddle's not sitting directly on them. So I put the blanket on first, especially since the blanket's a little big. Next, I'm going to put the saddle on. I go around to the left. You want to make sure the stirrups are down, out of your way. So I'll pull the girth down. Go back around. Grab the girth. Take the leather. Thread it through. This leather's a little bit too long, but that's okay. Good boy, Church. Alright. Now I can tighten the girth once I'm on him, but for now, good boy. We're ready to go. Church hates the bit, so we're gonna see how this rolls. But first I'm putting the reins over his head. I'm gonna take his face like this. Come here. Calm him down a little bit. Hold his head like this. I'm gonna hold the bit like this. I'm gonna ask him to open his mouth. And pull the headpiece over his ears. Fix his mane. Next, I'm going to take the throat lash and put it just so I can fit a fist right underneath his chin. Donkeys, out of the way. Here, buddy. Next, make sure that everything's looking okay. Next, I'm going to undo his collar. Hang it right here. Let him get used to it. Make sure everything's looking good. And now we're going to take him out to ride.